This is Alpha.
And this is Mike Brown.
And this is the art of letting go. Letting go. Letting go. I tried to give Mike a chance to, jump up in there and do his thing real quick. It's the new year. And we just getting up for the first time. We took a couple of weeks to, get our minds right. And just come back. So, Mike, how was your new year, man?
My new year was good. I did a lot of reflecting and a lot of refocusing.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought about, what did I let go of? Like, what did 2017 teach me to let go of? And I would say that it taught me to let go of the past and just focus on the present, letting go of overthinking, letting go of not trusting myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a lot of tough lessons in all of those things, and they all prepared me for this year, and I feel really good in this 2018.
That's real. I thought about that too, and I think I just let go of everything.
Yeah.
Really just everything. Like I know it's not, you sound like you had yours like just really, you had the words. I don't even have the words. I just let go of everything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just want to be free completely, and I don't want to, like you said, I don't want to overthink nothing. I don't want to try too hard. I just want things to be what they are, and whatever will be, you know what I'm saying? I'm letting go of how people, of caring about how other people feel about me, for sure. Definitely letting that go. But really, man, it's just, I want to see what this freestyle life kind of is, you know what I'm saying? Like living on purpose, but living free at the same time. So that's kind of where I'm at with everything.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. So what we getting into this episode?
Today we are getting into the topic of family.
Okay.
The holidays just passed.
Right.
We all spent time with our families. And one thing that I had to let go of with my family, because I hadn't been home for Christmas in maybe like 4 years, but I had to let go of my perception of who I thought my family was, the way I saw them years ago as to how they are now, because I've grown so much in my life that I had to be open to their growth. And it was really cool to recognize my family's growth, individually and overall. This was probably like the gayest Christmas that we ever had. My cousin brought his boyfriend.
Wow.
My aunt seemed a little more open as far as like her relationship, and
okay.
it was just real cool experience. And I felt like me growing in my life made that possible for me. So I appreciate my family for giving me those experiences.
That's real. That's real. We hadn't talked about that. That's what's up.
Yeah.
For me, family, man. Family is a weird conversation for me to have, because for the most part I feel like I grew up alone. Like it was me, and my mom was there, but she had been through what she had been through in her life, and my dad was there, and he had been through what he had been through, and my grandparents definitely held me down when I was still in New Orleans, but living out here in LA and coming out here when I was younger, it was just different. I was out here by myself pretty much. That's how I felt. I think that's why I feel so comfortable by myself now, because it's always just been me. But I definitely want to let go of feeling like I have to be something for my family to approve of me. I have to be this light or this smart or have this kind of job or be this type of successful for my family to approve. I really just don't care anymore. And a part of that too is gonna have to be growth for me, because I can see that my family is trying to change a lot and they're trying to come together a lot more. And I think that at this age, I'm just kind of like, I don't really need that. Like, I tried that a long time ago and y'all weren't with it. So I don't really know if I care too much to do that with y'all. And I need to get better with that. I definitely do. I want to let go of any hurt or disdain that I may have carried for certain members of my family. And just show love. And if the love is reciprocated, great. If it's not, great. But that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? I show love. And so I just need to be that at all times and be comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they love what I do, great. If they don't love what I do, then I'm gonna keep doing it anyways, you know?
Yeah.
And then I also have to recognize that I've built a family with my wife. And that's kind of where I've been in mentally now. Like, this is my family. This is who I protect. This is who I hold down. This is who, if anybody steps to, it's gonna be an issue. And I definitely had to learn that, the same thing that you said earlier, as far as who's my family, really, because you my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, versus what blood or whatever it's supposed to be as far as family goes. And I know some of y'all might hear this and some of y'all might not, but I still got love for y'all, but it's gonna take me a while to grow, and I'm okay with that, and that's just what it is.
And I mean, even expressing that, man, that's a start. I was gonna ask you when you were talking, like, some of these conversations, like some of the issues that you have, had you had conversations with your family members? Just because I know for myself, even when the shit is tough, sometimes I have to have a conversation just for myself more than for the other person.
That's real.
And that shit helps. And time does heal things, and you may have to revisit those conversations multiple times, but the more you have them, the more clear y'all gonna get, and the more y'all will be able to bond from that. But yeah, I was gonna ask you that.
Probably not. I probably haven't had the conversation with certain individuals. It's a lot of it is in stuff that I've written. Like, I've had that internal dialogue as far as that conversation goes. I think that's why I'm able to talk about it like this now. But I haven't talked directly to the person, like, and just hit it on the head, and it's been a one-on-one conversation. So that's something that I can definitely, and I've been thinking about doing that too. Having that conversation, like, let's you and me go and sit down and figure this out,
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna take heed on that, and I'm gonna let y'all know what happens, for real. I'm gonna do it by the end of February.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't ready to do it today. So by the end of February, I think I'll be cool and I'll be in a better place as far as having that conversation goes, and I'll do that. And I'll let y'all know what happens. I'll let you know what goes on, and if it was productive or if it was a complete fail. And even if it's a complete fail, I know I'll learn something from it. So I appreciate you throwing that out.
And man, even like just understanding, like, as you growing, everybody not growing at the same pace that you growing at. Yeah. So sometimes you have to leave people, like, respectfully leave people where they are. And I'm not saying like leave people hanging, but sometimes you just can't feed into people's bullshit, especially when it's negative. Like, you just can't feed into the bullshit, and you got to keep it moving because you on a mission.
Right.
So sometimes you gotta leave those, cousins, siblings, parents, whoever it may be. You may have to leave them where they are, and be there for them, support them, and when they come around, you could come around, but sometimes you got to leave people where they at.
That's real. I agree with that 100%. 100%. I don't even have nothing to share on agreeing with that, but that that was a real statement. So I'm with it.
What steps do you feel like you're gonna take in order to let this go? Like, what do you feel like you're gonna do?
I feel like I've already been taking steps. I think just me letting go of everything was one of many of the steps that I've taken. But like I said, I think that having that conversation is gonna be a next step. And just because it's a next step doesn't mean that I can take it immediately. You know what I'm saying? It just means that I know what the next step is, and I'll take it when I'm ready for it. But I think that that's probably the next thing that I really have to do. I think I need to get some of this stuff off of me in a way that it's explained, because stuff gets lost in translation. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And so I might perceive a situation a certain way, and they may perceive it totally different. And we just never talked about it, so it's just mixed communication. So, and I know that, and so that's definitely the next step that I have to take. I think that a part of that is building the courage to actually have that conversation too. You know what I'm saying?
It's scary.
Yeah, like having the courage to actually sit down and not get. I'm at the point now where we talked about me being depressed on this show and on this podcast, and I'm at a point now where I don't really like to invite negative energy or negative emotions or anything like that in. Yeah. So I think that's a part of why I'm like, I'm a rock over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't have to. It's not necessarily a negative thing. That's just how I'm thinking about it.
And the thing is, it don't have to be negative. You don't even really know what it's gonna be until you actually do it.
Straight up.
And I give you an example, and I hope she don't mind me using this example, but me and my aunt used to be really close, and I kind of became distant from her just because of just some things that I didn't agree with. And I was young, and it just made me angry, and it made me hold a grudge, and something made me actually, it was a conversation that I had with a friend. Shout out Woo Cash. I had a conversation with him about it, and it really made me apologize to my aunt and genuinely mean that. And I told her, straight up, hey, I was angry with you for this, that, and that, but I'm not angry no more.
That's real.
And it really changed. For me, I felt like it changed our whole relationship and brought it back to where it needed to be.
That's what's up. And I'm thinking about it for like all of that you shared was dope. But the thing about it that really stuck out to me is you said, for me, it changed the relationship.
Absolutely.
And I think that's where I have to start with myself, and it has to mean something to me. Like I can't go into the conversation thinking this is gonna change the way they perceive this, and like I really need to go into it like this is for me, and this is healing for me. And if they get something from it, great. And if they don't, I got something from it. You know what I'm saying? I got to start with myself.
And really just knowing what you want from it. Like, what do you want from it? It sounds like you want freedom.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you had a conversation and you let it go, and whatever happens with it. And I think you'll feel a lot of weight lifted off your chest.
That's real. Yeah, man, I'm going to do that. I'm definitely going to let y'all know. You got anything else you want to hit on?
No, I'm good, man. That felt good.
Yeah. So let us know, if y'all have anything that y'all think about this. If y'all have any advice, if y'all have a similar situation that maybe ties to something like this, and you had that conversation, good or bad, whatever happened, if y'all want to share it, then cool. Let us know what's up. And this is Alpha.
And this is Mike Brown. And this is the art of letting go.
Letting go. Letting go.
Peace.
Peace.